So if you're replacing your Fire TV stick in 2026, you probably look at two devices that everyone keeps talking about. Of course, the legendary NVIDIA Shield TV and the powerful and cheap Onn 4K Pro. But here's the thing, these devices are not competing against one another. Now these are built for two completely different types of viewers. So today I'm running through real world tests including Plex, high bitrate media, third-party applications, uncompressed audio, and this is all to finally answer the question, which one should replace your Fire TV stick in 2026? So we're going to jump right into the details. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, smash the notification bell. Let's go. I have been reading the comments and looks like you guys are pretty much divided. A lot of comments saying that the Shield still is the king, nothing touches the audio and the Plex server, and other folks are saying the Onn 4K Pro replaced my Fire TV stick. It's crazy fast and it's also priced very well. Of course I have both devices and here's what I found. So let's start with the most obvious difference, the price. Now the NVIDIA Shield TV Pro is usually priced for $200. Sometimes we see it on sale for $160, $170. This is going to have premium pricing, built like a tank. I've had my 2017 Shield since the first came out and haven't had any issues. And the good thing about the Shield is that it's still supported even 5 to 8 years after the release. The Onn 4K Pro is a budget price, which means you can get it for $35, $36 depending what sales are available. It is sold exclusively at Walmart and the shock value is what it does. Not only does it have all the features of the Amazon Fire TV stick modern UI, but it also has a lot of extras including USB ports, including Ethernet ports. So there's just a lot more to take away for the price. So if price is your number one concern, the Onn 4K Pro instantly looks like the automatic win. But value isn't just the price, it's what you get long term. The Shield has proven that it will last over 5 to 10 years. Again, a lot of folks still have the 2015 Shield still going strong. Most Fire TV sticks don't even survive major updates without slowing down. So that's definitely something to take into consideration. So let's talk about streaming speed and daily use. And this is where a lot of former Fire Stick users will feel the difference. The Onn 4K Pro is snappy. Does have the Google interface, so navigation is going to be smooth. It's going to have faster app loading times than the Fire TV stick. Plus it comes with Android 14 out of the box. Voice commands, Google integration, integrates with your smart home, feels modern, smooth, and no frustration from using this device. On the NVIDIA Shield TV, it's still smooth even though it's 5 or 6 years old depending on which version you have. Excellent upscaling as far as audio as well as video, rock solid Ethernet connection, gigabit Ethernet. But here's the honest truth. In normal streaming applications, when we're talking about our Netflix, our Prime videos, YouTube, Disney, whatever you use, streaming on both devices is gonna feel almost identical. So with the price consideration in mind, the Onn 4K Pro will win this category just based on its price a lot lower, and you basically get the same streaming experience. As far as your third-party apps, sideloading apps, jailbreaking, whatever you want to call it, this is where the former Fire TV stick users are starting to pay attention. Many of you commented that Fire TV stick is blocking applications, sideloading feels harder, they're removing apps, they're creating obstacles for you to get to sideloading. The Onn 4K Pro is going to handle sideloading very well. You need to go in, you need to unlock developer options, and you allow your applications to install third-party applications. Process is pretty straightforward, and this is going to work the same for both the Onn 4K as well as the NVIDIA Shield TV. As far as the Onn, it is going to have fewer restrictions than the Fire TV stick, good compatibility with most third-party applications. The NVIDIA Shield TV again is going to be flexible. It is on Android TV, so that's pretty much wide open. It's untouched since it's been released. Better performance with heavier applications as well as fewer crashes under load. So if you're someone who's installing heavier streaming applications or emulators or automation tools, the Shield is going to handle these more reliably. Now onto the power user section, and this is where you're going to see a little bit of separation. This is for folks that are really heavily invested into your AV, audio, visual, your streaming, your theater setup. When tested uncompressed audio, Dolby Atmos, TrueHD, DTS HD, bitstream pass-through, the NVIDIA Shield handled it perfectly. For you folks that haven't experienced a real home theater setup, The home theater folks in the comments are not exaggerating. NVIDIA Shield TV is in a completely different league. The Onn 4K Pro works fine with streaming Atmos, but struggles with uncompressed TrueHD pass-throughs. So if you have a real surround sound receiver, a dedicated theater room, high bitrate movie files, you want the Shield TV, period. Now on to Plex, your network test storage, server versus player. Another huge topic from you guys. A lot of folks are saying that they run Plex on the NVIDIA Shield TV. And yeah, the Shield isn't just a streaming box. It can be a Plex server, it can be a local NAS, it can be a network media hub. You can plug in storage and actually host your library on the NVIDIA Shield TV, which makes it extremely valuable and almost like two birds with one stone. The Onn 4K Pro works as a Plex player, which is a huge difference. It doesn't house the media, but it can stream the media from the server, but it cannot be a dedicated Plex media server, and that's a huge difference. Buy the Onn 4K Pro if you're replacing a Fire TV stick, you want speed on a budget, you mostly stream Netflix, Prime Videos, YouTube, third-party applications. You occasionally sideload application and you don't care about high-end audio setup. It's the best budget streaming box out there, at least in my opinion. On the other hand, buy the NVIDIA Shield TV if you care about uncompressed audio, you run a Plex server, or you're looking to run a Plex server or a local movie library. Also, if you want rock solid Ethernet performance, you want something that will last for years. Again, 2015 Shields are still going strong. So if you're more of a power user than a casual user, the Shield isn't outdated, it's just built for a different audience. In closing, I want to hear from you. Are you on Team Shield or Team Onn? Drop your setups in the comment section below, which device you're using, what matters most, price over power. Of course, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, smash the notification bell. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.